Dream Report is a reporting tool that allows you to visualize data from multiple sources. These videos are designed to help you get up and running with Dream Report in no time. So let's jump right in. We are going to configure the FactoryTalk Historian connection inside Dream Report. Now, one thing you'll want to make sure you have configured beforehand is the Pi SDK on the server that is hosting Dream Report. The other information that you're going to need: configured asset framework for the historian, and you're going to have to know the database name for that asset framework. If you click on System Explorer and then click on Databases, you can see what yours may be. In my case, mine is Database 1, so that's the one we're going to be referencing. So if I go back over to Dream Report and I click Configure Driver, I'll go on the OSI Soft. I will click the OSI Pi Asset Framework SDK B18 SP3 Historical Values. I will give it a name. Then I'll go to the Asset Framework server. I'm going to give it its IP address. And then I'm going to give it that database name that I showed you earlier. And in my case, it's Database 1. Yours may be different. And then I'm going to give it a username and password to be able to access that database. And then I'm going to test the connection. Once I see that connection's good, I'll click OK again, and click OK one more time. Now at this point, the driver has been configured. Now at this point, I'm going to go and just configure a simple report to test the connections. So I will, inside Dream Report, I will right click, New Report, go to Report Format, and again, we'll do a separate video on how to set up reports and all this configuration within here. For right now, we're just going to tell it we want a web report, a PDF report, and on the web report, I'm just going to do an auto refresh every 5 seconds. And I'm going to refresh it just for the web. Click OK, click Apply, click OK. So now I've got my report page, a blank report page. I'm just going to use the item table, drop it into the report. Make sure you've got external historian server. Select the edit list. And just drop down where it says select data source. We should see that driver that we configured a few minutes ago. In our case, we called it Pi, PI. And now we're seeing all the items that we can now make part of this report. So in my case, I'm going to click on Plant A. I'm going to just do the heat exchangers, heat exchanger A, and I'm going to grab the amps and the temperature. And I'm going to add that to my item table. Click OK, click OK, and now that report is being configured. I'm going to reload the project or run the project. It's just basically saying here I've got a project already running. I'm going to tell it yes, I want to save this and upload this new project. So as soon as this completes, the Dream Report Runtime Engine is going to open up. So now the Runtime Engine console is opened up. I'm going to right click on the report, Generate Report, and I'm going to open a PDF, and I'm going to see my data values for the past 10 seconds, or for the data values that's in the historian. I'm also going to show you this inside the web browser. So again, the report, go to the web page, and we can see that these values are updating in 5 seconds. Remember, we configured this in the report to have this refresh automatically, so there we see the next 10 seconds worth of values. So that's all there is to connecting the Dream Report to the FactoryTalk Historian. Let us know if this video was helpful by clicking the like button below. If you want to learn more about Dream Report, contact your local ES&E representative.